everybody. Happy New Year, everybody. Don't get too excited. We still have the same problems we had the last time these teams played. Lufuno, you are still within the 10-game watch. Said has been watching. Mara, there's pressing matters that are happening in Raja. In the game between Raja and Mamelodi Sundowns.
It's a must win for Raja. It's a must win for Raja.
For Raja,
Most definitely, it's a must win for them. They have to win this game, for them to get closer to the leading pack. Because if they don't, if they lose this game, it's an 8 points. They're out. And they have to bank on that. They know that Sundowns, they don't fire at all cylinders when they're in Morocco. So they have to make sure that this game, they really, they've seen enough of Sundowns. They've seen Sundowns playing.
There's a new sheriff in town. There's a new sheriff in town.
Well, there's a new sheriff in town. This sheriff is not new to them. In the northern side, we've seen it before.
It's an old sheriff.
There's nothing that Sundowns is coming with secret and whatnot. Sundowns is it's an open book team. You just have to
Essie, talking of that, Cordoso comes from North African team from an Esperance perspective. So he knows the thinking in that region of the world.
Yeah, I'm surprised when Lefona is probably writing out Sundowns to say,
we will blame that whatever he drank for celebration is still there.
You can't mention.
I'm not writing off Sundowns at all. I'm just saying, looking at Raja, they are in the position where they are in now.
They're desperate.
They have to win. They're desperate. I'm not saying Sundowns cannot win.
I know Chris Brown came to South Africa, so he can't breathe. I can't breathe. So, Cox, let me then put it this way: when you look at the way that Raja is. They are desperate for a win.
Yes.
With them being desperate for a win, it makes them very vulnerable.
Exactly. I agree 100%. Because you understand that it's a cup final for them. So they have to attack at all costs. So what Cordoso needs to do, he mustn't try and be smart. He doesn't have to win that match. But he will get a goal in that match. Because they'll be so open. Sundowns will score in that match. It's a matter of how many you then concede.
Renas will score.
It's a matter of how many. Renas, but it will fire. They'll get a goal. They'll get something from there because of the fact you look at how it is that Raja has to apply in that game. Already you have a plus. It's only a matter of saying, are we going to concede 2 goals? If then we lose the match 2-1. That's what you have to ask yourself. And that's why I'm saying he has to box smart. Cordoso has shown me that he's a man of the moment. When he played Rulane's Sundowns in the semi-finals, he showed me that he's the man of the moment. He doesn't get excited. He doesn't get too excited. Sometimes excitement can dribble you. He doesn't get too excited. So apply those moments. Sundowns can come up with a win. They don't have to come out with a win.
A draw is good enough for them.
It's good. Because looking at how compact the group is good. You don't have to do many things, but he can get out with the win in there because Raja will be vulnerable, and we saw Raja is not the greatest when it comes to defending.
No. SC, we come to AS FAR playing Manyema. When you look at that game, does AS FAR need to win more than Manyema needs to win? Because when you look at it, it's AS FAR and Sundowns are top of the pack.
Look, for me, holistically, when you look at all these teams, are teams that are supposed to win all of these games. And Cox spoke about Sundowns going away and not opening up too much. But at the end of the day, you want the results. A draw could be good for you. A win is even better. So I don't see Sundowns saying, hey, I'm just going to come here and just relax about it. I think they want to push for it.
Because they want that first victory in Morocco.
I think they're going to push for it. And we've said this, they're good travelers. They're very conservative when they get there. The coach that has Sundowns right now is a well-experienced guy in terms of that space.
The Sundowns coach has to learn. It's all pretty and well to break these smaller Nyana records. While first win in Morocco. Yes, you've broken this so many points record. But if you don't win the trophy,
hey man, you see that is the important thing, and for me it is one of the things that one of the previous coaches, been Coach Rulani, had very good records. Played, he spoke about 1,000 passes. He spoke about being almost invincible and all those things. But at the end of the day, as a supporter, you want some silverware to look at. Or else you'll find yourself looking at an oak wood like
you spoke about Esfa and Manyema. Let me tell you how important this game is for Esfa. Because that is the game that they're playing at home. Okay? Against Sundowns and against Raja, which are 2 games that are coming. You don't know where those games are going to go. I can tell you that.
Because you are peers there.
Let me tell you, this is the game where as far win, they are on 8 points, right? They are really can say that we can play a draw against Raja or win, but Sundowns in Pretoria is going to be very difficult. So this is the game that they really need to win. Against Raja, they're playing the team that plays with them in the league.
And they've beaten twice already.
But again, they're playing the champions of Morocco. You cannot write off Raja any day when they play together. It's a derby, and it's going to be very difficult to say the winner will be Esfa. So they need to win this game to secure 8 points and say, how do we then, from here, win the last 2 games? Because these are very important 2 games, but they need to put themselves in a position to say, we are very close to go out of this group if we box smart in the last 2 games.
I hear you. Wananchi, our problems are many. Wananchi, we've got coaching. I believe there's a coaching problem because the coach has got no pedigree. How important is that game against TP Mazembe at home for Wananchi SC?
Actually, Funo is going to hate me for saying this. It's quite challenging to see Seed coming up with a win. and we talk, I'm just going to deviate a little bit. We talk about teams playing at home and using that advantage. He's had some games at home and he didn't come back with wins. What is it that puts him in that position now to win against such a strong powerhouse? And for me, I look at that and I say, this team will not allow itself to go down, which is TP Mazembe. Yanga is for the taking right now, and I think everybody in the group can see that they are vulnerable. And I just think they're going to use it.
That hurts. Just by you saying that hurts.
There's also a spin about this issue.
Also, you're the spin doctor now.
Seed has got 2 games at home from Mazembe, and then he's got the next game that he needs to play at home, LC Alger, and then go away. And Ireland is beating everybody. That's the only game they have away. If he wins this game against Mazembe, it can be a turnaround, because then it means that he edged closer to Mazembe in terms of points. Mazembe has to still play Al Hilal. And then if he takes another advantage of playing home against himself and win the game, he's sitting at 7 points. Then the last game is to say we push everything.
We're going to throw the kitchen sink and everything
to really get and use the back door to get into the knockout. Not everything is lost.
Cox, Lufuno is seeing back doors. I see problems.
The key is lost to the back door. You must just forget about this back door thing that's going to happen, because you find yourself in a position where you're playing a team that is also in a position that they want to get out of the group. They have to. Mazembe has to get out of the group. When we looked at that thing and we said, who do we think is going to top this group? Mazembe was probably one of the first teams that we would say they would get to get out.
Mazembe lost the advantage at home.
Yes.
Now it's advantage Yanga.
100. But you also look at a Yanga.
You have to look at that.
Yes, you have to look at a Yanga that has lost its match at home. So Yanga is beatable at home. With the coach that they have, Yanga is beatable at home.
Who is beaten Yanga at home?
Yanga is it was
where did they play that first
beat
game?
Al Hilal. Nobody can beat Al Hilal is bossing
No, but you can't use Al Hilal as a standard because you are not that good.
No, but I'm saying Al Hilal are not young boys in the Champions League. You must understand. They're not. You cannot even compare Yanga with Al Hilal.
Their coach.
No, wait.
Yes.
No, forget about the coach first. Al Hilal. Yanga cannot be compared with Al Hilal in terms of pedigree in the Champions League. I'm talking about the team, not the coach, not the bag.
No, pedigree.
Not the bag. No, I agree. You talk about
you talk about the good thing about last year is that now Lufuno is left.
Yanga are small boys.
I shake your hand.
Pedigree matters.
Let me shake your hand.
Yanga are small boys in the Champions League.
Let me shake your hand because I agree with you.
You agree with me that Yanga.
Last week I agreed with you and I shook your hand, but this week you don't want me to agree. Oh.
Okay, so
he agrees with us.
Wananchi Lufuno is now back on pedigree.
No, but I'm saying to you, Al Hilal are not pushovers in the Champions League. Forget about the coach. And Yanga are small boys in the Champions League.
So let me
like it or not.
No, so let me ask you this way. So Yanga are fairly new in the Champions League.
Yes, most definitely, they are.
Their coach.
Failing you.
So those
he's trying
pedigree.
to downplay this thing. Yanga ambition was to go to the semi-final. Why are we changing the narrative all of a sudden?
That's an ambition. Ambition is
but
not reality.
It's ambition based on reality. Their reality was that they went into the quarterfinals. If you are going to progress and make a step further, you are going where, Lufun? You can't say then your ambition is changing.
You can get to the quarterfinal because of fluke. You can get there.
Oh, so they fluked it?
No, yes, they fluked it.
So why
they must prove themselves.
But how do you prove yourself with a coach with no pedigree?
For the second time. So my view is that I'm talking about Al Hilal. Forget about the coach because you're forgetting that
somebody please bring us those things.
You're forgetting that Yanga are young in the Champions League. They're really finding their feet as well in the Champions League. No, but the fact, it's a fact.
Lufuno's views, please.
We told Lufuno's problem is that he has to defend Siad so much that he's gonna keep on changing the goalpost every single time. He was here telling us about Yanga, it's a must. They must try and get into the semi-final.
They have to. And again, they've got an opportunity.
We hear you, Lufuno.
They've got an opportunity.
The last point of discussion. Your beloved Amapagania.
The ghost.
Yeah. The father. The godfather of South African football.
They're wrapping this thing up.
Escotin.
They're wrapping it. Rap.
What's that, eh?
Essie, you agree with Lufun?
100%.
So 3 points?
Yeah.
Okay. We hope players are back in full force. We hope...
No, I think they got a good squad to manage these games. I don't think it's going to be troublesome for them. They're playing at home. They just need to learn how to use the altitude.
Okay, Cox?
No, it should be easy 3 points. They should have even gotten the 3 points away with the very same team. At home, they're a bit ruthless at home. Mahopa should have converted their chance. But yeah, Pirates 3 points.
Alakli and Pelizidad, we will talk another time. We will see what the results are like. So this is the new year. Things are still the same. There's pressing matters. Lufun, you still on 10 games?
Yeah.
Or you've changed your mind?
No.
He said 2 seasons last week.
No, we said I never said that.
No,
I said from the word go.
As a parting shot,
yeah.
We must speak about this thing of North African team. When you lose, you must stop fighting, man. You must accept that you've lost when you've gone away. We can't have you fighting in Pretoria, people of Raja, in the Confed Cup. We can't have you fighting at Simba. No, man, doesn't look right, man. This is a new year. You can do better. Bye-bye. Oh.